Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to add mixed numbers. These problems are also going to coincide with page 43 of your red book. All right, so our first problem, number 1, is 3 1/5 plus 5 1/3. So first thing we have to do is find a common denominator. So my two denominators are 3 and 5. So I can find my LCM. And some of us may know what the LCM is going to be already. But if not, you can just run out the multiples. And we find that our common denominator, or the least common denominator for these two, will be 15. So I'm going to bring over the whole numbers. And then I'm going to put my new denominator of 15. Okay, so now we have to make equivalent fractions with this new common denominator. So I figure out 3 times what equals 15. So that would be 5. Because I multiplied the denominator by 5, I have to multiply that numerator by 5. So 1 times 5 is 5. So I look at this fraction here. 5 times what equals 15? 5 times 3. And whatever I do to that denominator, I do to the numerator. 1 times 3 is 3. So now I'm fine. I have two numbers that have the common denominator, so I just add the numerators. 3 plus 5 is 8. Keep the same denominator, and then just add my whole numbers. 3 plus 5 is 8. And that can't be simplified or reduced, so that is my final answer. Okay, the second one there is 1 4/5 plus 9 2/4. So again, I have to find a common denominator. So 4 and 5 are my two denominators. So I can list the multiples over here. If you already know what it is, go ahead and see how far you can get. Okay, so hopefully you've rewritten. Keep our whole numbers. Our new denominator is going to be 20. Okay, and then 5 times 4 is 20. So 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. And 2 times 5 is 10. So now I just add the two numerators. 16 plus 10 is 26. Keep the same denominator and add my whole numbers. Now this one is a little different because I have an improper fraction here. And all of my answers in 6th grade are supposed to be in lowest terms. So I have to get rid of that first. 26 divided by 20 is 1 whole, and I would have 6/20ths left over. Okay, I'm going to add that to my current whole number of 10, and I get 11 6/20ths. But again, it has to be reduced to lowest terms, so my greatest common factor of 6 and 20 is 2. So it's 11 3/10. All right, and go ahead and try the third one. I'll write it down and you see how far you can get. And I'm not going to talk for this one. I will do out the problem, but I want you to look down and see if you can solve it on your own, and then look up to see if you got the answer correct.